At about noon today, Lord Mayor Erias Lukwago arrived at the NEMA head offices in Kampala to present a petition over what he termed as illegal construction works on the Nakivubo drainage channel by Kiham Enterprises, a company owned by businessman Ham Kiggundu. However, Lukwago was denied access to the facility by security officers over lack of an appointment.
Kindly have respect for me.
Please, I already have the respect.
Go and talk to him. Let him know that I am here and he is the executive director and I am seeking audience with him.
The distraught Lukwago insisted he had the right to access the facility and meet NEMA boss Barirega Akankwasah, who he said had ignored his earlier letters regarding the same issue.
I am making a follow-up on that communication.
Please, Lord Mayor, the only thing is that we are having a meeting of board of directors.
But I've told you I can always wait until the meeting is done. I talk to him. I want to talk to the executive director. After waiting outside the office for some time, the head of security at NEMA allowed Lukwago access to the facility to meet Akankwasah. After the meeting, Lukwago clarified that according to the National Environment Act 2019, Ham Kiggundu had to first acquire an environmental and social impact assessment certificate before proceeding with the development. He has put on record the position of NEMA, which confirms they have not issued a certificate to Ham to go ahead with whatever development is purporting to carry out right now. He has no NEMA clearance. Whatever Ham is doing is criminal. It's criminal. Let's not disguise it as development. Whatever he's doing, it's against the law and it amounts to a criminal offense. And therefore, we must invoke the necessary laws to have him prosecuted.
We have since started investigations relating to the developments, and once we have concluded our investigations, it will inform us on the next course of action. We did receive an application for environment and social impact assessment, but this is still under review and a decision will be made and then the public will be updated regarding that decision.
In a letter dated August 2nd, 2025 to the Prime Minister Robin Nabanja, President Museveni described Kiggundu's proposal as imaginative and simple, giving him the green light to clean, cover and strengthen the channel at his own cost. To recover the investment, President Museveni recommended Kiggundu to construct properties above the drainage corridor.
What we must deal with decisively is impunity being perpetrated by Hamis Kiggundu and his team. We can't allow this impunity to continue. It's the reason I am insisting NEMA must swing in action, KCCA must take appropriate measures to ensure that we remove those mabatis and whatever development is carrying out illegally.
Early on today, while appearing before the Public Accounts Committee on Commissions, Statutory Authorities and State Enterprises to respond to queries raised in the Auditor General's report, KCCA Deputy Executive Director Benon Kigenyi told members of Parliament that they too were surprised to see part of the channel being fenced off.
The assessment of this development proposal was still incomplete, and we saw the presidential directive.
The assessment was
ongoing, still ongoing. And then the presidential directive came through. The presidential directive is to the Right Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda.
Came through saying what?
The gist of the presidential directive is that His Excellency the President supports the proposals by Kiham Enterprises to redevelop Nakivubo Channel, and that government needed to support the efforts of Kiham Enterprises.
Okay, and then what did you do?
We noted that on the heels of the presidential directive, a section of the channel was hoarded with the iron sheets, and some activities were undertaken, including draining and probably some
activities were
started in the hoarded area.
Like which activities?
There was some excavation at some point.
Okay.
And when we did note that, we caused a meeting with the developer and have written to the developer demanding that he stops the activities until we are able to ensure that what is taking place is without drastic impact on the population.
Meanwhile, the contested Nakivubo site remains under tight security. Juliet Naloga, NTV.